Writing to Learn Journal 4. TEAK. TEAK I chose. Physical Education, Grade 1. Social Development. The student develops positive self-management and social skills needed to work independently and with others in physical activity settings. The students are expected to resolve conflict in social acceptable ways, such as talking and asking the teacher for help. There are 6 dimensions of diversity. Linguistic diversity, different languages. In the state of Texas, there are primarily 2 languages that are spoken, English and Spanish. As an educator, it is good to be bilingual. Luckily, I'm bilingual. I speak Spanish and English. But in the circumstances where if I wasn't and only spoke English, I could use universal signs such as a thumbs up to tell the student that he had done a good job on the activity at hand. I could also use diagrams, graphs, videos to explain to the student the activity or show the progress of the student in the class. Gender diversity, different genders. The stereotype is in athletics, men are stronger than women, but that's not always the case, especially at this grade level, first grade level. Everyone's around the equal strength and ability. So there's no stronger men or stronger women. We have to try and avoid that by getting them involved in the co-ed activities at an early age, such as the first grade level. Ethnic diversity, different ethnicities. As an educator, we must get away from stereotyping. I hate to say it, but as a student athlete before, I've heard a coach remark with African Americans are faster because of the color of their skin. That is in no way true. An athlete or a student in general their ability is determined by their work ethic, their ability, etc., not by the color of the skin or their background. We have to try and steer away from that and teach the students at an early age that that is not the case. Religious diversity, different religions. In PE, there is religion plays a big factor in the class. For example, Mennonites have females wear skirts throughout different parts of this year, and we as educator for physical education have to accommodate for the student because it's hard to run in a skirt or even do simple activities as in jumping a rope. We have to accommodate to these because of their religion. I know as a future educator in physical education, I want to teach a lesson at the beginning of the school year about respecting religion. I think this will get rid of the bullying problem that could have occurred if I had not taught this lesson at the beginning. Experiential diversity, different experiences. At this early age, students really don't have experience in athletics. Some may have some experience, they may have been more active at the early age. There might be some who weren't as active, but we want to separate the kids that have more experience and the kids who don't have as much experience. And hopefully we can get them all on the same page without them feeling left out. Finally, academic diversity and exceptionalities. Different learning exceptionalities. I believe this is one of the most important ones. I know that in PE, there are laws in place for special need kids. If a kid is ever left out or felt left out, this could lead to problems with your school district and possibly a termination. So it's pretty serious when it comes to academic diversity and exceptionalities. As long as we accommodate, make sure these students feel as if they're just like any other student in the world. That is our goal. Meeting the challenge of diversity. Assess your students and yourself. Know your students and strengths and weaknesses. You want to know their background, learn about them. You could even learn something new by learning about these students. The key word in all of this is to accommodate. We want to accommodate to everyone so everyone gets the same learning experience and everyone learns the same. We can have a smooth transition to the next grade. Share results. Show compassion and positivity to any student, whether they're excelling at a high level or struggling. We want to show the same passion and positivity to any student. Cultural responsive. Understand the importance of including different cultures in any aspects of learning. It's just like before, you want to learn about these students, they can be treated just like any other student. And you don't want to ultimately you don't want them to feel left out. You want them to get the right learning, just like any other student would. Affirm linguistic differences. They're in the state, like I said before in the previous slide, it's important to be able to communicate with these students. Luckily, like I said before, luckily I am bilingual, and hopefully I will be teaching in the state of Texas, where primarily the language spoken here is English and Spanish, and I won't have a problem with helping students who only speak Spanish learn, and to promote academic differences.